Hello everyone, I'm Mia and I'm here to talk to you about gimbal heads, specifically the new Jobu Pro 2. This is the latest and greatest gimbal in Jobu's line of Black Widow heads. First, let's go over how a gimbal head works and why it can make your shots clearer and your life much easier. A gimbal head mounts to the top of your tripod. It uses a heavy-duty swing arm that rotates a lens and attached camera. They're most often used with very large lenses, like a 500mm f4 or even a 600mm f4. These types of lenses are great for capturing wildlife or really any faraway moving subject. But they are heavy, so it's best if you can keep the tripod in one place and rotate the camera in many different directions. Now, because these lenses are so big and heavy, if you mount them to a normal ball head atop a tripod, it may be difficult to keep the tripod balanced. It's also extremely difficult to reposition the lens quickly and safely because the heavy lens is balanced on a single point. Rather than balancing the weight of the telephoto lens, a gimbal head essentially lets this weight hang, so it fully supports your camera and lens even if the locking knobs are loose. Try that with a ball head and your expensive glass will most likely end up in the dirt. Now, the first thing to do when mounting a lens onto a gimbal head is find its center of gravity. Since Swiss lens plates are the gold standard in photography, many other manufacturers have copied the popular style. So the Pro 2 gimbal head features a universal Swiss style quick release clamp that's compatible with most dovetail plates and lens feet. Just a side note here, you might need to replace the factory lens foot on the rotation collar of your telephoto lens with a lower profile ARCA-compatible model from Jobu or other manufacturers. This way, you know you'll be able to attach the foot directly to the gimbal head's clamp, and the center of gravity of your setup will be lower, allowing for more stable operation. Here's how the Swiss system works. It grips the lens plate only along the lateral edges, so the plate can be shifted forward or backward in the lens mount, allowing you to easily find the center of gravity. Now, if you find that your camera still wants to pendulum on that swing arm even after you've found your center of balance, all you have to do is quickly adjust the platform up and down until you find that perfect spot where the camera sits completely level and still. Once you find that and your lens sits level to the horizon, you can easily tilt and pan it in any direction without worrying about balance or stability. You should also be able to reposition your lens and camera without applying too much force. Even one finger should do the job. Some gimbal heads make you mount the lens vertically, but Jobu Pro 2 provides a horizontal mount, eliminating the stress that gravity puts on the lens when you mount it perpendicular to the horizon. Jobu has several lines of gimbal heads, but the Pro 2 is considered its top of the class, biggest and best, most durable head yet. It can support just about anything you throw at it. With a weight limit of over 35 pounds, it will work with any lens and camera combination. According to Jobu, the Pro 2 has a 400% stiffer swing arm than its predecessor, the BWG Pro, and it's 100% CNC machined aluminum. Now, typically, you might think stiffer and stronger means heavier, but not in this case. The Pro 2 is actually 2 ounces lighter than previous Black Widow heads. The main reason is because that Swiss style quick release clamp is integrated right into the swing arm, consolidating material and in the end, giving you a strong, sturdy, lightweight gimbal that's easy to use. The key to capturing great images of any moving subject other than using a fast, long lens is smooth transitions between shots. So you have to be able to move your camera and lens fluidly without rough spots. The ball bearings and the waterproof grease of the Pro 2 give you that fluid movement without jerking or limiting your range of motion. So if you're a birder and you decide to take a Pro 2 gimbal on your next shoot, you'll notice a clear difference in your ability to keep up with your subjects as they flutter around and snap a clear image faster than ever before. And wet weather conditions won't slow you down. That waterproof grease on the swing arm and rubberized knobs will make sure your Jobu Pro 2 gimbal head swings smoothly and your grip never slips. Even if you're wearing gloves, these knobs are really easy to grasp. Now, if you've ever worked in freezing or below freezing conditions, then you know that taking those gloves on and off every time you have to make an adjustment can be frustrating. So just the comfort factor of keeping them on will make your shooting experience much more enjoyable. Let's go over what these ergonomic knobs do. The bottom knob unlocks your 360-degree pan, while this top knob here unlocks your tilt, allowing you to maneuver the swing arm in any different direction. Now below that is a low-profile lockout switch, and that lets you lock down the gimbal head to keep your lens from moving at all. It's a great feature for hiking or traveling. Again, even with all these knobs loose, you don't have to keep your hands on the camera. It's not going anywhere. And no matter how big your lens is, it takes only a finger to move it back into position. The Pro2 Gimbal comes in black, but there are a number of different lens coats you can purchase separately. With the Jobu Pro2 Gimbal head, I'm Mia McCormick.
For more information, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. You can also connect with us on the web.